Shawn Mendes on Star 96.7. That is Treat You Better. And Scott Childers, along with Donna Vello. You're not superstitious, right?
Well, it depends. What are we talking about here?
Well, I mean...
Like the black cat? No, yeah. I'm good with that. Walking on the ladder? No.
Well, walking under a ladder, though, think about that. That could really be dangerous.
What?
You know?
I don't know what superstition. And if it comes to breaking mirrors, I mean, maybe that's why my life is chaos, because I've broken like 40 of them.
I have a lot of those little mirrors that, you know, those travel mirrors.
Oh, yeah.
And every time I take them someplace, they never end up coming back home because they make them out of glass. Why aren't they making those out of plastic? Anyway, I have got the most common superstitions. This is according to a new survey. Walking under a ladder, knocking on wood. That's one. My mom would always do that.
I do that. I do that. I don't know. I think it's just because that's how we were raised, right? So if
Yeah.
you say something, we're all like...
And saying bless you when somebody sneezes.
I do that too.
Yeah,
And when
I
people
don't even think about
I think
that
it's
one.
weird. Like,
Yeah.
I'll walk past somebody in the store, if they sneeze, I go, bless you. Like, yeah. So,
Who's that one?
I know, they're like,
Bless you.
don't talk to me, stranger.
Right.
No, people are.
Well, according to a new survey, more than 80% of people say something bad has happened to them because they broke one of the superstitious laws, like you said, like knocking on wood or what's the one? Throwing salt over your shoulder.
Yeah,
what's the reason for that one? Is that one on here? After you spill it. Okay, right. So you spill salt, and now we got to throw it over our shoulder.
Then you got an ant issue.
I was going to say, and
like,
it's waste.
Things just get worse,
yeah,
right?
You still got to clean it up. Right. The number one superstition, what do you think it is?
Breaking mirrors.
Breaking mirror was...
Not number one?
No.
Really? What is it?
It wasn't even on the list.
What?
At least the top 10. Because what is it? Break a mirror and you have 7 years bad luck. But I guess what are you going to do after you do it? I mean, there's really not a lot you can do. Walking under a ladder.
That's the number one.
That's number one. The number one superstition.
I think it's funny that it's even a superstition because why would you walk under a ladder? It's probably just easier to walk around it.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah,
right?
No kidding.
Unless
it's
a hallway and you don't have a choice. You're like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, no kidding. And I've seen people here on ladders. You don't want to walk under a ladder when I'm on it because I'll tell you what. This is why I am not a construction worker. I'll tell you why. Because I drop stuff all over the place. If I worked like downtown on a high rise or whatever, I would be killing people with hammers and screwdrivers, and it'd be raining nails and screws. That's exactly what happens for me. Number 2 was knocking on wood. Well, there you go. Number 3, saying bless you when somebody sneezes. See, you had pretty much the top 3. Crossing your fingers. Oh, I hope the boss isn't going to go.
People go fingers crossed. It's really the only time I do it. When they go fingers crossed, I go fingers crossed.
Picking up a penny on the ground for good luck. What's that? See a penny, pick it up. All the day you have good luck.
That's right. That hasn't worked for me yet.
Breaking the wishbone at Thanksgiving.
I haven't done that.
No?
Oh, is the crack on there? The crack on the sidewalk? Is that on the list? Step on a crack?
No, that one's not on there either.
Don't step on a crack.
You break your mother's back. You're right.
Break her back.
Throwing salt over your shoulder. That's number 7. These are top superstitions that you're most likely to follow. Number 9, not telling anyone your wish after you blow out your birthday candles.
I cannot tell you. What if they were going to buy me my wish?
Then you should tell them.
I should probably tell them.
Maybe just leave a note in the cake. Bake it right into the cake. What is this? There's this note in my cake.
I didn't say nothing.
Buy me a Ferrari.
Oh, that would be nice.
And the number 10 most common superstition, avoiding the number 13.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I know that. Isn't there, and I've heard this, it could be a superstition myth. I don't know. But there are hotels that don't have the 13th floor. They just skip it. But isn't it technically still the 13th floor?
Yeah.
Unless they have a whole floor that they're not using.
Yep. Actually, it's funny you say that because a lot of office buildings do that. And, I get on the cruise ships, there's no deck 13.
That's so weird.
There's no deck 13. It goes 12 to 14.
And I'm like,
or they'll call it like the sun deck or, the spa 13, deck or something like that.
Because you still have to have it or it doesn't count. It diverts to the next one.
So there you go. We'll put this up. You can take a look at it for yourself. This was courtesy of the sun. I don't know. That might be a superstition as well.
It might be.
Make sure you don't look at the sun.
I think anybody who's worked on the make-believe floor
13. I think I worked on the 13th floor when I was working as a traffic reporter.
And you thought you were on 14?
No, I think it was 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think they took it out. And that's interesting because that was the Chicago Title and Trust Building. So you'd think traders and all that they would take that out, but apparently they don't care.
They don't care about it.
Bad luck to them
just
is
money.
if they
just
have a bad
pennies.
day. Right.
Right.
Yeah. There you go.
Just pennies.
and they picked it up
Right.
because they got the good luck.